No, he did not say that.
It's not. It's September 11th today, bro.
Oh, yeah, it is. Gotta have some moment of silence for all the fallen people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna say like victims, firefighters. I mean, there was hundreds.
Right. Remember, boys, freedom cost $1.05.
Freedom isn't free.
Yeah, it's a hefty fucking fee.
Oh yeah.
Did you bring your $1.05?
Hey, man.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was still a thing.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Yeah, it's still a thing. Just like any virus, man. Yeah, definitely still a thing. Definitely still a thing.
Wow.
Did you guys do anything to celebrate 9/11?
I went to work.
Yeah, I had work today. I mean, I guess we celebrated by getting off a little early, but that wasn't planned.
Yeah. I don't. Oh shit. Oh no, copyrights.
Not usually good when you get off early, but in this
I have to cut that out. They'll cancel the whole video.
Oh man. Not all this Arrowhead water placement, but that fucking music. Yeah, probably.
I can get in trouble for placing Arrowhead in here like that?
I mean,
I'm not saying they're paying for it.
Oh, right.
They have nothing to do with me. If I do something stupid, it has nothing that is not associated with me at all, just so you guys know. I just want the endorsement.
Oh, I know it.
I will have so much Arrowhead at my barbershop. It'll be ridiculous. I'll be like a local Arrowhead station.
Nice.
But I don't celebrate the tragedy, obviously, of 9/11. I celebrate how great America is. And you're wearing your Captain America, and I'm wearing a lot of camouflage.
Which is crazy, yeah.
You're not very 9/11 today.
He's wearing black, though, so it's a little homage.
I'm in remembrance.
Oh, you're in mourning color.
Black.
Yeah, I'm remembering 9/11.
Yeah, I still got my black on. But I'm always wearing black.
I made sure to wear my black shirt and my black hat. I was like, all right, I got to do something. I had a couple of Captain America shirts, honestly, I could have worn, but they're like Funko ones, so it's like a little Funko head Captain America.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Though I have, you saw the fucking one that Connor got me, right? The little Dr. Strange. You collect these at all?
No, the Funkos, no.
Yeah.
But I got a cousin who does.
Does it just sound like nerd talk to you? They're like, you got the new Funko Pop.
I used to have I used to have so much of them.
He's not that bad, man.
I used to have so much of them.
Like when you hear the conversation, like you're like, oh, these fucking nerds.
No, man, I'm on that level.
You collect stuff too?
Not like that, like not like I used to. But yeah, I'm still into all of it. I don't do the collecting. Like I don't have my own house to store my own shit. I feel bad about cluttering someone else's spot. You know?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty respectful. Most people don't. They will clutter your fucking place up.
Yeah, people are dicks.
Oh yeah.
People are dicks, and with that, we'll start this show. Welcome to another episode of the I Guess So podcast. We have our guest again, the Ginger Jap Nakata Sukiyaku. You get two fucking intros.
Time to buck the fuck up.
America.
Yeah.
Fucking America.
Hey, thanks for having me again, boys. Thanks for having me again. Appreciate it.
No, thank you for coming. Seriously.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
You're a natural on the mic, my friend.
Hey, got a gift.
You feel like this kind of correlates with your stand-up at all? I mean, obviously you haven't been doing this that long, these kind of interviews, but you think it kind of can improve your, I don't fucking know what the fuck you didn't call it, like just better the other act?
Yeah.
Or
like,
art, I should say, not the act, like better it, like, and you learn different aspects of it?
Yeah, in a way. I mean, because when I'm getting in front of a mic, but it's not in front of like an open mic like it is, out in the city. But which I'm gonna be at one tonight, probably after this. So.
Oh yeah, where are you going?
I'm gonna be at Hangover Mic, which is 6th and Sheridan. That's Tuesday night mic.
6th and Sheridan.
Yeah,
Hangover Mic.
Hangover Bar. It's like it's based off the theme of the movie, like
Hangover.
So, yeah, it's pretty dope in there. It's a great mic. Raymond Ace, he's a funny comedian. He runs that mic. But yeah, it helps because I noticed when like after I did this podcast and I went out and I've been doing mics, like even though I haven't been out fucking a while and I feel rusty as shit. Like you can definitely tell when you haven't been out to a mic in a minute telling jokes. Like everyone's like, no man, like for you not being out for a while because they haven't seen me do so. Everyone's like, oh shit, and I got like, oh right. But yeah, it's good. I think it helps. Yeah. Like
gave you a warm welcome back.
Yeah, it gives me time to think about shit like a
new material.
Yeah. Helps me like think about it, my process, like get it out there and not be so like
You ever break down jokes to a level to where you almost tell the same joke, but you might change 1 or 2 words?
Oh yeah, if you know you have a good joke and you can build what I always got told is build off your laughter, right? And if you can do that, if you know you got a solid joke and you can have a different punch for your setup, like if you got a good setup for a joke, you can add a different punch. Hell yeah. You could even have different segues that lead to other jokes that are like it or similar. You can use a different punch for a different joke. Yeah, dude. You play around with all your stuff. Like, be comfortable with what you're writing. You know that you're funny when you're getting your laughs, right? And build around it.
I've kind of seen that even from well-known comedians in different ones of their specials. They'll kind of like reword a joke, and I've, over the years, I think it's pretty common, practice.
Yeah. I've been writing some stuff because I want to go try again, dude. But I kind of literally write it down word for word, like on either my phone or a notepad.
That's fine. It's all about your process and how you're doing it. Just remember, like, when you're doing it when you go up there and you're telling the joke, it might be too wordy, and you'll see it.
You gotta cut all the fat out. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Try to like paraphrase a bit.
Well, that helps you trim the fat, though.
Yeah.
So if you know you got something fun, you got something solid, work it out, man. The only way you work it out is going on a mic, getting your 5 minutes in. Yeah. You only get better 5 minutes at a time every mic you go, right? And even if that mic isn't 5 minutes, you're still getting your time at the mic. People are still listening to your jokes. And if you didn't get laughs last time, maybe you get laughs the next time you go to that mic.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, right for the room. You know what kind of people are kind of around town in Denver. You get to kind of feel out the mics because you're there all the time vibing. Even if you don't get on the mic, you're there vibing. You see how the room is.
Even if your first time you read word per word, that'll probably like, as you do it, you'll probably be like, all right, well, next time I can fucking cut these few words out or this or that.
So at our break, I forgot my other phone, but at our break, bro, I'll bring my phone back and I'll show you what a 5 minute set looks like. Like, it's some deep writing. And you can set up your jokes to where they can be, set up punch, set up punch, set up punch. And that's good because you can get off a lot in 5 minutes if you do it that way.
Yeah.
But is that the kind of joke teller you want to be, right? Is that the kind of comedian you want to be? You got to find out if you want to be like more of a storyteller, but throwing a few punches aren't bad. Like, I'm kind of more storyteller. I feel like I'm funny because all the funny stories I have, right? But I throw in some punches. Like, I try to get to the point, right? Another comedian told me you pretty much only need like 3 things: is what am I trying to say? How am I trying to say it? And what's my punchline? Right? So you get to the point, right? And then what's your punch? 3 simple things to kind of follow. It's been a pretty good basis. And it's helped me get better. It's helped me be a better comedian because of it.
Yeah, that structure helps you.
Oh, dude, totally. Like, so I get it all the time, dude. That's why I'm always asking. I'm always asking every comedian, every mic I go to, like, what'd y'all think?
Yeah.
Like, even when I went out, I was like, it's been a while. What'd y'all think? Like, not bad, man. It's pretty good. Like, but I gotta get more serious because I gotta start writing some more.
Yeah. So it takes time, dude.
But
what you were saying, kind of going to like when you were like, you got to figure out if you want to be that kind of joke teller or not. How I'm kind of approaching it is kind of like I look back at when I was first learning how to cut hair. You kind of gotta. I'm not gonna be able to go out there and be smooth like Dave Chappelle and just sit there and kick it with everybody. I kind of feel like I kind of have to fake it till I can get that kind of comfort, or quote unquote make it, and then be a little more flowy with the jokes. That's why I'm trying to be like strict on how I write them for now and shit.
I mean, yeah, because you gotta get comfortable, and that's important. Because then you can find your voice. But I mean, if you're really feeling it, man, you want to go out there, you want to be funny. Like, I mean, do your thing, just be yourself. Like, if you know you want to, this is how you want to tell the joke. Do it, man. Do your act outs. Like, there's a book that actually I got again by another comedian. Now he does a podcast. It's great. This dude Cody Mack. His podcast is dope, but he told me about this book. It's called Mastering Stand-Up. It's been a dope book, and I've been reading it. It's a really good breakdown on your writing style for comedy and how to be like an overall like better comedian, like because it helps you think like every style it goes through. And this guy's like a well-known dude who's been doing comedy forever, and he's helped a lot of comedians. He's been a joke writer, and he gives it the whole list of what he's been doing. But it's been a pretty good book. It's helped me. Like,
what'd you say, Cody Mack?
Yeah, that dude Cody Mack, he's down in Austin, Texas. He does the Birthday Boys podcast, giving a little.
Oh, okay, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I used to work with that dude down at the Improv when I first started.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude.
Cool.
Dude, solid motherfucker. Like he funny as hell, and he took a chance, moved down to Austin because he got an opportunity. Look at that dude blowing up, right?
That's awesome.
He told me about that book. Look how well he's doing, bro.
Oh yeah.
He told me to read that book. Look how dope he's doing.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's about, like I said, just believing in your shit, believing what you're writing, and going out there and doing it.
Yeah.
Perform your art, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I obviously maybe I'm looking too far ahead, but I obviously want to be good at telling jokes on stage, but I think more my side, what is kind of what I talked to you about. I think I'd be cool as like more of a host for a comedy show. I don't think I got it to be like the center of the attention like that, but as an MC,
like a hype man kind of.
As an MC,
fucking introducing people.
As an MC, you need a couple punchlines. You don't have to be super duper funny.
I mean, so you at least got to have 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You're hosting a show, so even if you're at an open mic,
even the MC does like the first 5, maybe even 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, man. But you're introducing everyone who's coming up during the show. You know, you have a couple minutes in between here and there to do some stuff. Yeah. But you still got to be comfortable enough to do it. So you still got to have some material. You still got to have some stuff that you've worked on. How are you going to know if it's good? You got to work on it. So go to those open mics before you host those big gigs, so you know that the jokes you're writing don't bomb when you're hosting a whole big fucking set, dude.
You feel it's like the same thing, though? I feel like a host most of the time is a lot of kind of fucking with the crowd in a sense, not necessarily like right in their 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it's just like at concerts and stuff, like opening acts or this or that. Because if they don't fucking like the MC, then they're probably gonna.
Yeah, the show's gonna be shit.
Yeah, they're probably either people are gonna leave in between, or when the next comic comes out, they're gonna be like, well, fuck this, you know.
Dude, you don't think that MC host like does other shows where he's like just playing, or he's like a feature acting a part of another show, like doing his own shit, playing music in front of people?
No, yeah, you probably
he's
right.
Practicing. Somehow
you have to practice somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more than just telling jokes in front of the mirror, bro. You tell them in front of your aunties, your uncles, like somebody, bro. Like that's how you know your jokes are you're gonna trim the fat. You're gonna.
The comedian thing does not fly with the Hispanic family, bro. They do not approve.
What?
Este güey quiere ser comediante a la verga.
You can say the same shit about Asians, bro. Like Asians and Hispanics. I think that's why we're so intertwined. Like the way our families are. Like we live with our families.
They do not approve
the
of that shit either.
The dads, I feel like the dads are very similar because
my dad wanted me to be a doctor.
Where are you going,
Nakata? Yeah.
We'll go record this podcast. What?
Yeah, my dad's all like, what do you guys talk about? He's like, puras mamadas and this and that. And yeah, it's like, I feel like, just the older he gets, he's just like a no-nonsense dad. Like, like.
That's why here in America, you don't see homeless Asians. When's the last time you saw a homeless Asian?
Yeah,
imagine if a crackhead homeless Asian comes to you and go, hey, can you help a brother out?
If they are homeless Asian,
I've never seen a homeless. I'm trying to wrap my brain around it right now. I'm like, surely I must have seen one once, but
never.
I can't recall a single time.
Well, wait, I'll give you an example. Have you ever seen because I've seen low income pretty much my whole life, like growing up in Colorado and shit, like in the way my family grew up, but. If you want to see like poor, like if you ever see poor, like close to like homeless Asians, like Vietnamese, Filipinos, because like Filipinos to us, they're like the Mexicans,
Mexican Asians
to the U.S. Yeah,
that's
basically.
That's what I always. I had
but
a
the
buddy.
Philippines is so mixed.
I had a buddy in high school who was Filipino. His name's Joseph Hernandez. But yeah, he was like. A lot of people would either confuse him for Mexican or ask him stuff, or they'd ask him about his name. They're like, Hernandez, and you're
Joseph
Filipino?
Hernandez, yeah. See, my buddy, though, he was Filipino. His name was Ronnie So. A little bit more passable than Joseph Hernandez.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro, you're Mexican. Like, at least tell us you're Dominican, right? He probably was pissed. He's like, tell us you're Dominican at least.
Fuck. Yeah, I used to play that role a lot in high school. No one really assumed that, or even just people that I met, no one assumed I spoke Spanish. And then, like, I save it as like a weapon. First, I feel them out.
See, I get it a lot.
Or when they're talking shit about you, and they're like, "Hey, cabrón."
Now that I have a lot more color on my skin because I have an outside job again, and I got this orange-ass beard, bro, I have so many Mexicans asking me if I speak Spanish all the time.
I bet.
And all I can say is un poco, like.
Poquito.
It's enough. It's enough. Un poquito.
Yeah, and I try. Okay, so get this. I'm at work, right? And I got Spanish here and there, but this couple walks up to me, and they've been there before, and I've seen them, and it's really no English. And this dude, he's a Muslim dude, and because his accent and everything, I've seen his ID, so I know this dude's name's like Hussein something or another, right? So he tells his couple, like, do you speak Spanish? Because they asked him. He says, yeah, a little bit. And dude has a full out blown fluent conversation. I'm like, dude, that's more than a fucking little bit. You add everything they want me to help them with, you're telling them because he was one of my regulars. I'm like, how? I'm like, see, that's tricky shit. You got to watch out.
Oh yeah, there's I think I had an interview one time when I was trying to get a job at some apartments, and there was also, I believe he was like Indian or Hindu or something, and he turned around and fucking was speaking Spanish to one of the maintenance dudes there. He's like told him to go fucking, clean this shit up outside and this and that, and it took me by surprise. I was like,
yeah, they say once you're bilingual, it's easy to learn another language like nothing. I think it'd be a good idea to
I
be
know.
like that. It's crazy.
I know a little.
Mandarin.
I know a little bit of French because I took it in high school, but like I learned like the basics and shit. But
I know a couple words in the different languages, but very little. Like I know like 2 words in Korean, a little bit of French, like 2 or 3 words, just enough to not survive. Someone tries to rob me in French. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour.
Yeah, and you start getting stabbed.
bonjour. They're just
So
like, fuck you.
This guy's American for sure, and is stabbing you.
Bonjour, just in pain.
You want to say like sacre bleu or something, like at least for dramatic effect.
How the fuck? What does that even mean? Does it mean you just made that up?
No, that's French. I honestly don't know 100% what it means, but I think it's like an expression like "oh my god" or something, or "oh my goodness" or something like that. Like,
Probably,
like that's what they said. They're like "sacre bleu," like, like holy shit. I don't know.
Sacre bleu. Bonjour.
Google translate "sacre bleu," please.
Sacre.
SACRE.
Sacre bleu.
Yeah, let's get that high school. Let's get that high school French out to spell that for your.
I'm pretty sure it's SACREBLEU.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu. Make sure you get the L. Sacre.
I'm sure there's some accents in there too.
There's quite some.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
French
lines.
after all.
What the fuck do you even call
Fancy.
that? Some accents on the letters?
Yeah, that's what the guy. Yeah, it's Spanish. Y'all got accents on you.
The ñ?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or
Like
piñata.
ñ
Yeah,
and stuff like
piñata.
that.
That's how much we love
Ñeño.
piñatas. We made a
Like
whole
niño.
fucking letter for it. Piñata.
Yeah, piñata. Yeah, yeah. It's like the same thing, but just for French people.
Maybe it used to be called a piñata, and then it's like, nah, eso no vale verga, güey. That's not cool. Like, change it up, piñata. And then it just went with a new letter.
I have an ñ in my last name.
Cañas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never write it out because every office job they're just like they don't know what it is or they'll just say canas. Everyone calls me canas. Like no one fucking.
Yeah, my
uses
girl
the
thinks
ñ.
it's cañas too. I told her it's cañas, but there's no ñ. And I said, well, they don't fucking have that on their keyboard.
Yeah.
There is if you
There
fucking
is.
yeah like you can put it if you just change the fucking language.
Yeah. I'm sure she should have been able to read through the lines and just believe me when I told her there's a fucking ñ in there. Women really piss you off sometimes, huh?
Yeah,
I
sometimes.
just want to throw them down the fucking stairs, but I won't.
I don't
like-
condone that type of behavior, but
I'm
sometimes
not saying I'm gonna fucking do it. And if I ever do some shit like that, I'm going all in. I'm going to prison forever anyways. I'm doing some shit. I'm just gonna push her down the stairs. It's gonna be fucked up.
that's already assault.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
That's assault, brother.
I'm gonna get a Netflix documentary.
No, this right here would be what is it? It's oh shit.
Like the evidence, the fucking.
Well, if it ever happens, I'm okay with knowing that it's over anyways.
Yeah, it's true.
It's all right.
Well,
If this is the
contemplation.
thing that got me, the episode of IGS where you fucking. We want to show to the jury. We like to bring some evidence up. That's just a video of here. I'll fuck her up just all.
like Your Honor, this is all the proof we need right here.
Right,
Well,
just
I
a
know how I
soundbite.
got these scars.
Just a soundbite of just some.
My
saying.
father. That's why I like these mics. You can get real close.
This was a drinker.
And a fiend.
So good.
I like doing that. That movie was a shit. I wanted to
Zomp.
see
Fucking smacking his lips.
all the time. Yeah, licking his lips.
Yeah.
good ASMR. He developed that on his own too. Did you hear the backstory about how he developed that character?
Yeah, he like watched this dude. And he got like inspiration from like this old timey movie or something.
Yeah, and he locked himself. You get a little bit enough.
I think it went out. It keeps like going in and out and in and out. Like
Like
Yes,
the
it's
audio?
very-
I think it's probably
it's
the
like
back
fading in and out,
fucking the connector.
Oh, you mean like in and out, in and out?
Yeah.
Is it all the way out?
No, I know.
Do
what
you
it
have it?
I know what it is. I got you. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
Oh, okay.
I got you. Tell us about the last time you pumped gas while I fix this.
The last time I pumped gas, well, it was expensive as hell. You know, inflation, the dollar. There it goes. See, it's in and out. There it goes. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
It's a high pass filter. There's this automated thing in there that when you stop talking, it like cuts the mic a little bit. Maybe they're turned off on the other ones, not on this one. I forgot to or something, but it should be better.
It's very scientific. I'm not gonna get into it right
There's
now.
a lot of preamps installed in this device, and it's a biased device, and that's what I don't like about it, because it's a little biased.
Yeah, motherfucker's biased. I forgot about that.
Yeah, all of them have it. Good thing that you kind of brought that up. But hopefully fucking that goddamn hippie doesn't see this, because he's not going to like that I'm fucking with the mic.
Oh, yeah, that fucking guy.
Fuck that guy.
You know, you really shouldn't be
This
adjusting the levels on your Rodecaster.
This
And maybe
isn't-
you should get an unbiased one while you're at it.
This isn't... What the fuck did he say?
He said, this isn't content. This isn't very professional or something. Or
oh,
we
you
don't want to
guys-
see content of you adjusting your mic, your microphones, or your
You
mic
guys-
stands.
Did you guys read the comments?
Yeah, well, we don't get that many.
Yeah, like he was one of the. He was one of
The
the.
ones you get.
The one asshole.
Yeah, this was on one of the first ones when we just started again, like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
It was like our
Yeah.
first or second one, so we were fucking. I think we were adjusting the fucking mic, or one of them was loose, and I was fucking around with it, and yeah, he just commented, and then Chris showed me his videos, and he plays one of those island fucking things. I don't know what they're called.
It was
Those
like a
little-
big ass dish.
It's like a
with
turtle
dancing.
shell. It's like
I
a
know what
turtle
you-
shell or something, and
yeah,
it makes
yeah.
different things, and
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He don't get that many views either, but I'm sure.
I accept him.
He'll probably throw in the comments what it is.
And in
when
our
we
in
talk
our
about
next
it.
in our
He's
next
like, it's called this.
I think the next video after that, we try to give him a shout out. We're like, "Fuck you," but still, like, you're cool. If you want to come play your fucking island music on here, you can. But
Yeah, we'll
I
talk
don't
to
think
you.
I don't think he ever watched it after that first one.
Maybe.
I think he just stumbled upon it, probably talked
He
shit,
completely
and
forgot about
and
us.
then
8 episodes later, we're still talking
then
about it.
unsubscribed. Yeah, he's just like, "Fuck these guys,"
Fuck these guys.
or he's gonna make another account
Sorry
and fucking
about that.
comment again.
You know what's funny is one of my barbers are gone, and all his clients are calling me, but I'm nobody's plan B. So fuck them.
And
That's
just like,
why you're
"Oh, he's gone. We're gonna call Chris instead."
Oh yeah, Chris got us. He's gonna get us. I told him to send me some clients, but fuck that. I'm prioritizing mine first. There we go. When I took that high pass filter off, I feel like I could hear the environment a lot more though, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but that's why.
Either way.
Yeah.
Either way's fine.
It was fun.
Either way's fine. Yeah, we don't have soundproofing walls yet, guys. We're on the mobile. In case you haven't noticed, we got different places every time. Because that's how we like to keep it. We like to keep it fresh. Keep it new. I don't know if they can see the cars behind us and the angle I picked, but hopefully they can.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a city vibe. We got the Denver skyline right behind us, and I-25 over here. If you look that way, you'll see northbound traffic at a standstill right now.
And if you take
They're actually fucking flying. They're moving.
Yeah, it's pretty good right now.
if you take I-25 to exit 289, then 5 miles west, you'll hit the tree farm.
The tree farm.
That song's awesome. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Then 5 miles west to the tree
Oh,
farm.
that fucking radio ad. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
It's a classic.
Yeah, ads suck now. Super Bowl ads, they're not what they used to be.
I honestly rarely listen to the radio now. Like,
Yeah.
I try sometimes, and I'll just be switching through stations, and I'm like, fuck this. Like, I gave it a shot. I'm going back to my aux cable.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever see people in the military gangbanging? I know it's kind of off topic, but I saw this video the other day of these fools that were in the fucking... They were in some dangerous ass city, bro. And they're just over here talking about, we do it for the West, fool, puro surtre. And like, they were tagging
But they were,
shit
like,
up.
in military gear?
Yeah, they're like actual military guys. They're like in Syria or some shit.
Oh, really? So, I mean, that's their guys. But, yeah, there has been instances where there's been gangbangs going on. Like
Gangbangs?
Yeah. So when on my first deployment, actually, there's this chick. I guess she brought some guys back to her room, and yeah, man. I guess there's like several of them, and we happened to work with the Navy. I think they were like all Navy dudes. There's like 5 of them or something like that.
Seamen.
Yeah, semen. They were all standing around us. I think it was like a bukkake situation.
I'm not talking about
happen.
those kinds of gangbangs.
Yeah, he was talking about like gang bangers, like
I'm talking about
like
gangbanger
gang
cholos.
affiliate, like.
Oh, like,
But I was very confused. Like I was like, wait a minute,
gang
but
bangers.
I was like, either way.
Oh yeah, dude, all the fucking time. Yeah. You see all their
Yeah,
tattoos.
So gang bangers and gang bangs.
Yeah.
That's the name of this episode.
all-
Gangbangers and gangbangs.
All free game,
actually.
all free game in the military apparently.
No, this dude, this one dude I remember in particular. I went to basic training with him. He was an ex-soldier, and just by looking at him, I knew. Yeah, he was really tight though. He ended up being a medic.
It's probably like when you go to other
Nicest
foreign
guy.
places. I'm sure that you just
That's
get
kind of what
they get hookers from fucking Syria.
said my nephew that I told you guys about that was a Marine or fucking Jack's nephew, my cousin, Sergio. He never got into like no gang things or whatever, but I think because he did like he fucking had a fresh cut and people could tell he was like fucking used to bang and stuff, like they fucked with him because he told me like when he went to South Carolina or something like that or North Carolina or he was stationed somewhere, like they fucking pretty much like jumped him, like beat the shit out of him because they were like, oh, you think you're fucking tough and this and that, and they fucking like beat his ass.
Yeah, they give those guys a little bit more harder times.
Yeah.
But that's why those guys try to lay low and don't let anyone else know who they are unless you got tattoos and shit, and that's hard to hide.
Yeah.
So.
I wonder if a lot of fools got reformed in the army and they just came out completely straight.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah, they just changed their life.
Yeah.
Like
Some fucking teens and
Some.
stuff end up in like military school, like as a like at least back then they did, like they'd go to the certain camps and stuff, and then choose to go their own fucking ways,
as a young lad.
Yeah.
like a reform or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if we talked about this last time. I'm gonna put my kids through a military training.
Yeah.
Not like send them away forever, like for long, but like basics. So like I don't know.
Like
probably
a
gotta
boot,
be
like a boot camp
like
thing?
a summer camp type fucking boot camp where they learn how to at least fucking start a fire. Or something.
Like survival training or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like Boy Scouts and Girl
That
Scouts.
is that got disbanded, right? Because of a lot of rape.
I think
Yeah, I
they
think
still
so.
do it now though, and now it's like
a lot of rape.
I think they're still the scouts now, and I think they're more monitored and safer than
Just
ever.
in some jake ass places
Think
like
so.
Utah.
I hope not, dude. Yeah,
Right.
I hope they.
You gotta go to Reno,
Yeah.
Nevada for the Boy Scouts. There's some shit going on in Reno.
Like
That's
what?
the last place you want to end up. I'll leave it at that. I don't know nothing else.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Having that filter on was way better.
You don't like hearing the environment?
No, it's terrible.
All
It's
right, I
pretty
got you.
bad. Yeah.
I got you. There we go. We're back. You should be good.
Yeah, I think that's way better.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
way better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Still,
What the
it's still
fuck?
way better. Yeah.
I think you just got to get a little closer.
I
If you
think
get
so.
far, just enough far away, you see how this makes a difference compared to this?
Yeah.
This is why I got a fat windscreen.
Yeah, I guess I gotta.
Put it-
I
put it
gotta-
Don't forget to open wide.
Yeah, put it a little close. You can get real intimate with these windscreens.
I'm Asian. My mouth's not that big, and I'm not used to black
It
things.
depends a lot on your tone. He has a tone where you can sit
Actually-
back and it'll still pick up.
You're talking to me all wrong, guys. The wrong tone.
You
The wrong tone.
You got to get the right tone.
You do it again. Do it again, and I'll hit you in the face.
The soldering
with a
iron.
soldering iron.
Could you say does your mother sew?
Does your mother sew?
Bam.
Get her sew that.
Get in a sew that.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
We're taking a walk
Legend.
in the park over there.
The deposits, they're perfect. They're spot on.
That guy's fucking cool. He made some good movies.
Oh yeah.
Really did.
You're good
Definitely.
at doing accents, impressions.
Yeah,
You've done it.
impressions. Oh
you,
yeah.
do, you do a good Stewie. I like
Yeah, my Stewie's pretty good. I've done Stewie for quite a while.
quite
yeah.
a while.
Quite a while. Yes. I started on my first deployment because of boredom and everything in the wild. Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
it's very good.
Yes. One day, one of my sergeants asked me. He said, "I want you to sing Rocket Man as Stewie." So, but so I just but the way he
That was
the
good
way
as fuck.
I'll do it. But the way he wanted me to do it, because I can't do it all in Stewie the way, because it'll make sense better. The way he wanted me to do is William Shatner. He does like this thing in the 70s or something where he does like this karaoke, but he's doing it like Will Shatner. So he's like, I'm Rocket Man.
Yeah.
You know, like Will
Gotcha.
Shatner. It's fucking hilarious, the video. If he can pull it up and show you, like, it's fucking hilarious. So he wanted me to do it like that. So I was like, all right.
I don't know
so,
if we can replay that on here.
well, I'm just saying, just like, right. But I'm just saying to look at it.
You can look
So,
at it afterwards.
to look
Oh,
at it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, so I was like, all right. So I would practice more. And then I was like, so then one day he's like, are you ready? Do you want to do it now? I was like, fuck. I was like,
You did it
yeah,
in
I'll
front
do
of
it.
everybody?
Yeah, I did in front of him and like a few other people. She packed my bags last night. Pre-flight. 0 hour. 9 a.m. And I'm going to be high as a kite by then.
That's so good.
Oh yeah,
It's almost like slam poetry, Stewie or some shit.
like really like the way Will Shatner does it in that fucking video is it's like that. It's really fucking hilarious. But it's got all the music and everything in the background.
Yeah.
I did about a couple minutes before like our start of our shift, dude. Like I had people fucking in stitches dying over it. So any old thing, dude, anything like, hey, you detainee, like when I'm overseas, hey you little scumbag, come here. I need something from you. Come here, yeah. Hey, you with the dirty little face, you dirty little. You little Haji. Come here, Haji. Come here. Give me your hands. I'm going to put these handcuffs on you. Yeah, you're going to come with me with these handcuffs. I bet you're scared. What's Stewie going to do with these handcuffs?
That probably gave them nightmares, dude.
All the time.
You play any fucking games online or anything?
Yeah,
You ever
like I
fucking
do.
hit them with that on there? Oh,
yeah.
that's fucking good.
I used to online game with a bunch of dudes who do like the... What was it? The Twitch streaming, like all the streaming for
Oh,
the
yeah.
games. Like I would do it sometimes. I'm dropping it. Yeah, it's
that
hilarious.
shit's so hilarious.
Yeah. Get killed by Stewie.
Can I get you to say something and I'll play it on my... Can you say, shout out the I Guess So podcast?
This is Stewie Griffin, and this is a shout out to the I Guess So podcast.
That's fucking
It's
dope.
brought to you by the most ginger Jap. That's me. Yes, thank you.
That's dope, man. Hell yeah. I'm going to use that a lot as a little sound bite.
Oh, I can give you more sound
I
bites.
had
You want more
Stewie
sound
on
bites?
here, motherfuckers.
Yeah, ram jam in your ma'am.
I'm going to use
Clam.
all the stuff you said I can cut. I'm going to make it a sound bits.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you want more sound bites, sure.
That'd be perfect.
Yes.
Can you say we don't approve of... Never mind.
We don't approve of this message.
Don't just,
Dildo.
How do you feel about dildos, Skully?
I don't know why you're asking me about dildos, Cleveland. Or Joe, or whoever the hell you are.
I could do Cleveland, kind of.
Cleveland?
Oh, Stewie. What? Oh, Stewie. Yeah. What do you know about dildos?
Not much, but Rupert showed me quite a what. Quite a lot. Oh, excuse me.
Hey there, Chris.
Chris, this is Stewie.
You guys talking about dildos?
Piss off, old man.
Piss off, Herbert.
Just get out of here.
I just want to hang out.
Oh, you want to hang out a little bit, Chris?
I haven't seen the paper boy. Wonder when you gonna come by.
That's just nasty.
That's nice.
That's the same voice actor of Cleveland. Cleveland and Herbert the
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hey, Stewie. I'm Joe.
Hey, Peter.
Does that sound at all like Joe?
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey,
We're gonna go have some drinks at the Clam.
The clam.
It's okay, Peter. Hey, Peter. His voice does crack like that.
Goofy.
Hey, Peter.
Man, that's goofy. That's a pretty good goofy.
That is. It's
Come
pretty
here,
good.
bitch.
It's almost. It's like you were almost going towards like King of the Hill. Doc, dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Mickey.
Dang it, Goofy. You're in the wrong cartoon.
These fries are cold, bitch.
Oh man.
You guys see that audio bite where it's like when you stay at the Disney hotel?
Oh no.
And it's like there's like domestic violence going on between like Goofy and Mickey. It's like,
Oh.
open the door.
Oh yeah, I've
It's
seen
like,
that.
Mike me, bitch.
Yeah, I've seen this other dude that does a voiceover of horror movies, and he does like it's like Goofy in The Shining when he's like
Oh.
when he's fucking has the axe
Yeah.
like on the stairs with Wendy. That shit's so
Here's
funny.
Johnny.
Yeah. It's like I'm not gonna hurt you.
That's actually fucking terrifying.
Oh,
Whoever's
yeah.
coming
Oh,
after
yeah.
you talks like that.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen? I don't know why that reminded me. Have you seen like trailers for that? They're making like a Five Nights at Freddy's
Movie, right?
fucking movie. Yeah.
Oh really? Five Nights at Freddy.
Play that? It's like supposed to be a real. I haven't played it yet. It's like a really.
I never played it, but like some of my younger cousins were playing it. They live in
Is that like
Arizona.
that VR game and shit, right? Where you're like VR doing that type shit?
I think I don't know if it started as VR. I think like it started just as a mobile game. Now it is VR.
Yeah,
But
I think I
like
know what
I
you're
know the
talking about.
premise of it. They're locked into like what's like a Chuck E. Cheese, and then the animatronic figures come to life.
Fucking
like
Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah, like in the game, it was kind of like Dead by Daylight. I want to say. I know you have to do certain tasks and do certain shit, and you couldn't let them like see you, like, or I don't know. It was like a.
I got some good memories out of Chuck E. Cheese.
that mom you thought was
No, that was a
a
mom.
midget.
Oh yeah, the fucking the
Ain't no
fucking
The-
midget.
The
There's no
biker.
There's no little girl with tattoos like that.
She
What
had,
what if it's
she, had,
some
she, had,
little
she, had,
girl-
she had a bunch of the temporary fucking Chuck
Yeah,
E.
what-
Cheese tattoos.
Yeah, what if she was like some girl dressed up like, Bride of Chucky, because she just really likes. Oh God, what's that fucking actress's name?
Maybe I was just real. No, I was
Jennifer
Oh,
Tilly?
nah.
Yeah, Jennifer Tilly. What if she's just a huge Jennifer Tilly
Also
fan?
in Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what
She's
7-year-old is
so
gonna be a
Lonnie.
huge Tilly fan at this age? Like she's like old and plays poker.
You just, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just thought she was old.
I'm sure that was a woman of age.
I'm
I
certain.
like that.
He's like, I'm positive.
I'm sure that was a woman of age. I'm sure of it.
I'm 100% sure. I double checked.
All right,
Whatever helps
we
you
believe
sleep
you.
at night, cuz. Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night, cuz. That's good.
No, yeah, I got close, bro. I looked inside her cup. It was Bud Light.
It was Bud Light.
Yeah.
It wasn't apple juice.
It
that
was,
she
I
just
was gonna
shook
say
up.
it was apple cider.
Yeah, it wasn't
Fucking-
apple juice that her mom shook up before she put it in the cup.
Maybe I got way too high that day. In reality, I got kicked out 'cause I was following some fucking little girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
'Cause I don't remember the rest of that night. I don't remember how I got home.
She was dressed up like one of the pink girls, wearing one of her T-Bird boys' jackets, and you just decided to say creepy shit to her.
Hey,
Was it Halloween or
You want
anything?
some
Yeah, it was
tickets?
like
Was it
Chucky.
around Halloween?
can I give you these
I
tickets?
think that's what he said. Yeah, it was like around Halloween. So it's
It
like,
wasn't around. I never said it was around.
it was like grease at Chuck E. Cheese because our greasy pizza. So it makes sense.
Yeah, it might. No, I'm pretty sure.
I
It's a vague
remember.
memory.
I don't remember if Jack. I don't know if Jack remembers, but we were young, and I think me and him and our other cousin TJ terrorized like the dude that was in the Chucky. We were little assholes. Like we were like he was wearing his fucking Chucky suit, and we were like either pulling his tail or something. Like we fucking were fucking around with him, and I vaguely remember he had some sort of a meltdown. Like he got pissed and like dipped and like fucking, yeah.
You should never break character. That guy, thank God he
yeah.
left.
Oh yeah. I remember like I can't remember like exactly the interaction like, but I remember like we kept fucking around with him and then he kind of stormed off and like I didn't see him anymore. We were like, Chucky, come back.
But I treated you guys like fucking homie to clown. know what I mean?
Basically.
What's your favorite clown?
No, I don't got a favorite fucking clown.
You have a favorite clown?
Hell no.
You don't like clowns?
I mean, I don't like.
I've
I
always
didn't. Okay,
fucking
I
liked
never.
clowns.
I never had a problem with clowns up until that shit in 2016, like during
When
the
people
Hillary
were dressing like fucking
Yeah, bro,
clowns and stuff on the street.
'cause-
Me and Jack were talking about that shit. We were like, we were waiting. We were like, let's fucking find one of these motherfuckers and we're gonna go fucking beat his ass or something.
Dude,
like,
I was asking people. I was like, "Can I stay here?" I was like, "I don't want to go home." I was like, "If I go home, I'm gonna shoot one of these motherfuckers who
Yeah.
think they're trying to be funny." I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
because-
exactly.
I said, "Because they're gonna pop out on me, and I'm gonna fucking pop
yeah,
on them."
yeah, right.
You want to fucking die?
And then little Timmy, I'm fucking at little Timmy's fucking memorial, and I'm getting, I'm getting a
Charged.
prison sentence because this little motherfucker.
Yeah, we never actually saw any, but I had seen people like making videos, and I know people here were doing it, but like I never actually saw one. And
Which is
like at
good.
the time, I remember I used to live with my daughter's mom, like on these trailer parks by Welby, and like Jack would come over all the time and smoke, and that's where we were expecting. We were like, one day we're gonna see one on this fucking long stretch of road, like trying to stand out here where no one's out there. I did used to like. At the time, I was paranoid. Every time I would drive back, I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna see one of these motherfuckers," but I never did. Like,
I always wanted to see one too. I never found one.
I was like, "I'm just gonna floor it if I see him."
One time I went to the 13th floor haunted house, and you know how they have like actors walking around in the line? So they had these two girls that were dressed up as clowns with chainsaws. I fucking love clowns, bro. So that combination was already cool. And then I got to a point because I got like
Got your blood pumping.
I got one of the VIP passes, so they were taking pictures with like the VIP passes guy. I got a picture to prove it to you. I'm gonna add it at around this timestamp. Remember that timestamp this.
39.
This picture with me and these two clowns. So
20.
they come up. I got to take a picture with them, right? I was high as hell already. And I don't know, man, just the combination of knowing they were dressed like clowns and, like, the smell of the gasoline from the gas. It was one of the strongest erections I have ever had.
You hear that Viagra
It's
and
so-
Cialis, clowns and gasoline
hurt
fumes.
because I had tight jeans on.
Oh.
All right. You want to know something? You just unlocked like a core memory, but I had to think. I've thought about it now. I do have a favorite clown. It was that chick Molly from that Molly and the Comfy Couch. You guys ever see that shit growing up?
Oh,
Yeah,
And she'd
dude.
fucking do her
Yeah,
time thing, and
yeah.
she was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she was
Comfy
hot.
couch.
She was
Yeah,
fucking hot. Even
the
as a
big
kid, I
comfy
knew it. I
couch.
was like, something's going on in my.
I like her.
So,
Yeah, I was little, and I was like, I like this clown. I like her.
Yeah, bro, that was a big comfy couch.
Yeah, that was
man.
awesome. She had
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
Duz bunnies, and she had a fucking I don't know. It reminded me of like Mr. Rogers kind of. I know she had a lot
Yeah.
of hand puppets and stuff like that. But yeah, that was entertaining as fuck.
Yeah. How you?
It's like that.
Yeah, that's well constructed. That gives me an idea.
Your writing will change.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own style of writing. There's some people who don't even fucking need to write.
I mean, yeah, but some people get to that point.
I feel like Joey Diaz doesn't have to write. He's just funny.
Yeah. I mean, he probably still does. I mean, something. He probably started somewhere, right?
He just eats a Death Star and he's like, "What's up, what's up, cocksuckers?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he fucking has like in the mornings written at least the beginning lines or something, or his segue into some combos.
Like, think about it. Like, look at all the writing Dave Chappelle did as a kid and when he was going to school and doing everything like that. And then on stage, yeah, he says he just doesn't go. He says he doesn't have anything prepared. He just goes and does his thing, right? That's his point. That's where he's at his level in comedy. Maybe that's where he's always been, like you were telling me. That's where you've always been, and you know how you're gonna be to be up there and just be like bada bada bada, right?
Yeah.
But you get there at a point, right?
Yeah, you just build.
Yeah, you go out there.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. Some people naturally, but some people just naturally have it. Some people don't.
Yeah.
You know, even people who work on it, dude, they're still really fucking great. They're still really great comedians.
So people are
regardless.
just naturally funny. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're saying.
Just how it is. But that's part of it. If you're already funny, like you crack people up, like that's part of it. That's
Just
part
learn-
of being a comedian. Yeah, it's just more to the process.
Yeah, structuring it into a show.
But
Essentially,
getting
when I
yourself
was
out
young and I used to watch stand-up comedy, I used to think that it was like off the top of the head. I didn't know the structure behind stand-up comedy. I didn't know that comedians were trying these jokes 100 times at clubs and then before they performed them. I just thought these guys
My
are
bad. I
fun.
keep kicking you.
Like it's the second time it happened.
Oh,
It's
okay,
all
my
good.
bad, my
You're
bad.
good. You're good, bro.
I saw it. I didn't say anything. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, I didn't know that there was fucking writing. And, like, when I used to see Cat Williams back in the day, I never
You
imagined.
thought that was all like improv. Just
Yeah, I never
fucking-
imagined Cat Williams, like, writing shit down. Like,
So
this shit is called deaf. Like,
I when I saw him, the one time that I did get to see him is I was his private security when he was down here at the little center down here where they do the Performing Arts Center, right? Like right
Yeah.
there off Spear. Like when he went to do his
Oh,
comedy
okay.
there for the first time. I don't know if he's been back since, but I was security that night. I didn't see him write down anything either. He was on stage just doing his thing. But that's where he was at his level. Who knows but he's probably been already doing this show forever. How long when he was writing it, right? He's been performing it so long on the road, so. Yeah, he just goes out and he does his thing, and he's got it. And
Yeah.
he was funny. It was great. And then that one heckler, you know what I mean? And it just got to him. So
fucked it all up.
fucked up for everybody. That's how it goes in Denver. Like even DJ Quick. Y'all know who DJ Quick is?
Yeah.
I've
Even
heard that
he-
name, but
He wrote Just Like Compton. Listen to that song, man. He talks about when he was in Denver. People trying to stunt, thinking that everyone's so bad to be here in Denver because we're trying to be big and bad like Oakland and everyone else, and then they just ruin DJ Quick being here because they're being fucking too rowdy and being
I just
showboating and shit.
I just saw this video because of like like the lead singer from Smash Mouth just died,
Yeah.
and then there was an incident here, I think in Fort Collins somewhere like 2 or 3 years ago, with the Smash Mouth in the crowd. They were throwing shit and this and that, and he's like you got to look it up, like a Smash
really?
Mouth, yeah, like
Wow.
this was like 3 years ago, and he's all like, I'm gonna fuck up you guys if you like. He's like, the next person that throws something, I'm gonna fucking fuck you up personally, this and that. And he was, talking shit, but they wouldn't quit. Like people kept throwing shit, and he was saying the same thing. He's like, one of you's gonna fuck it up for everyone. Like that's what he's fucking telling the crowd. And then I think 2 minutes go by and someone else throws something else, and he's just like, "Fuck you guys, I'm done," and this and that. And he like fucking
Bro,
walked off the stage. Like,
I'm into into bed with some dumbass like college kid, some zennial, just
I'm pretty
fucking being
sure-
a shithead because they don't like Smash Mouth for some reason because they don't like the '90s because of everything in the '90s is like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were younger people. Like,
They probably feel like shit now that he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the one thing they did to him. And now he's never coming back, like because of one person, dude, or a couple people, right? Like now he's never coming back.
that's what I was thinking.
then
I
this
was like,
happens,
the
ruining
people
for
that were
everybody.
responsible for that probably
Yeah.
feel like shit. You know, if
Yeah,
they're
people
just
who are
like,
like-
"Oh, damn, he's dead."
People
Maybe
are, like,
they
true
are.
fans.
Maybe they're assholes though, and they tell that story. Like, yeah, that guy that did that one time, we threw a fucking bottle at him, bro. He
They
fucking
could be. They
fucking canceled the
They
show.
could be like that.
Mhm.
I know plenty of
Yeah.
people who are like that.
Yeah. Is Denver known then also for being like you're saying, like being a rowdy crowd?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't come and perform here just because of how crazy, just how fans are, just because of whatever reason.
I wonder why.
Just that's how people are, dude. No, you can't understand unless you stop them after the end of it and be like, "Hey, what the fuck?" Right?
Yeah.
And then they're probably gonna want to get confrontational, and then who knows from there? So who knows why people do really anything, right? You'd have to
Really sit down and talk to him.
lock them up. Yeah, you wait till they're in jail, lock them up, and then you send them in a room and try to talk to them and find out if they're fucking Jeffrey Dahmer or fucking Hannibal Lecter or some crazy shit, right?
Yeah. What's your favorite serial killer?
Like fictional or non-fictional?
We'll go with real.
Was real?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's I don't know if it I think it's kind of morbid, I guess, having a favorite, but I think no, I don't think the dude who drove the Killdozer killed anybody. But that's pretty dope.
I'm
I
going
don't know.
Buffalo Bill.
I guess for like psychological reasons, I think like Ted Bundy tapes were pretty cool. Like were pretty interesting. Did you guys watch that shit on Netflix when it was on there?
I did.
I've seen a
Bundy
little
tapes?
bit of it.
Ted
Dude,
Bundy?
I got-
Is that the one with the dude who?
Killed all
Cool.
those women.
Oh
in
no.
His little Volkswagen Beetle and shit.
Who's the one who targeted black people and everybody thought he was racist, but he just loved black
That was
people.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
But he also loved eating them.
Was
Yeah, it's called-
Was it Dahmer?
Yeah, that was Dahmer.
Dahmer's the new thing, yeah. But Ted Bundy tapes was pretty dope, dude. Because I got super stoned because that's the only way I can watch horror where it can scare me anymore. So I got like super stoned. I decided to watch this alone in the dark, right? And dude, like, just in thinking about like psychologically, like how real that situation is, like scared me even more because like people like that still exist, like Ted Bundy motherfuckers, and they're not even caught yet.
Oh yeah.
Ted Bundy motherfuckers are still out there. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
Ted Bundy's still out there.
Well, no, Ted Bundy's dead.
Is
But
he though?
he is.
Or is it a cover up like El Chapo?
I mean, maybe, but why would you want to have someone like that? Like
I'm
he
not
was locked
saying-
up the whole time. Like when they captured him, he was locked up the whole time. There's no way they could have done a switcheroo unless they pulled something like a Hillary on.
Yeah,
Epstein.
I see no reason why they would want to be like, we're gonna fucking switcheroo and keep
I don't know. Maybe he
Ted
knows something
Bundy
we
alive.
don't know. What if he's like
don't know.
that guy who was part of the trials of American Ultra? You know what I'm
mean-
talking about? Who's the guy who had that ranch? He had like a little cult. He's on it's a guy they portray on.
talking about like the MK
Ted Jones?
like MK Ultra, like
No,
Yeah.
MK Ultra is something
the-
different.
who's the guy? Have you guys seen Once Upon a
MK
Time?
Ultra is CIA shit.
Yeah, have you seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico? I mean,
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah,
Who's the serial killer on that one that like they portray in that one? He like had this cult and he like had all his fucking
Ted
followers.
Jones. That was Ted Jones, dude. He
No,
had that
it's-
following in South America and he made everyone drink the punch and everyone died. Right?
No, not that. Like he
no,
would
it's
like
Charles Manson.
Charles Manson.
Yeah.
There we go.
Manson.
Yeah,
Oh, that
it's like
man.
it's
Oh,
like
that guy.
that's who
Okay.
they
Yeah,
fucking.
he's still locked up. He's still alive.
Did you
Don't
know?
they like kill him in that movie? Like it's kind of like Inglorious Bastards where they change like.
Sort of.
no, he just
kinda,
pops
yeah.
up. He doesn't die.
Oh, okay. I only saw that movie once, and I need to rewatch it again. Like I saw it when it first came out, so I don't really remember.
Well, I don't know. I haven't read the book, but apparently there's a book about him that he was involved with like CIA operations. That's why when his day when the cops pulled him over, they would just let him go. They back in that day they didn't ask so many questions. It was just it's out of your pay grade, let him go. And the reason being was apparently they like had him on LSD trials. And then
Yeah.
like they let him out loose with LSD and like he can see what he could do with LSD.
Because there's the same science behind that. Apparently, LSD unlocks your pineal gland, which is in your brain, right?
Yeah.
That's like your third eye.
Yeah,
like,
and you're supposedly taken to a different dimension, like another level, because we're all like made up of energy, sort of be like waves. We're on a wave, so it's an actual existence, an actual plane existence. That's why, like we were talking earlier, do that Ouija board shit. So we're going for a circle now. Like before the podcast, we are talking about Ouija boards. Do we believe that shit? Fuck yeah. And I'll tell you an instance of why I believe it so much too. Not too long after my grandma passed away, I'm at the Sportsman Warehouse, not too far from here on 86th. That Sportsman's right there off 86th, right?
Oh yeah.
So a little further up on 25.
Like right off the highway.
Right there, that same one. So I'm just in there because I need some shit for work, and I'm with this girl, different girl than her. No offense, but but I'm just in there for work. I need some pants, right? It's a good place. I like going in there, and I'm in there. I'm in the men's section. I see this girl, but she's already doing some work, putting some shirts or pants away or whatever the fuck. So I'm going about my business, and all of a sudden I feel her on me. I know she's gonna ask me something, but it's probably just, excuse me, do you need something? Can I help you? Right? And I don't. No, I need you for work. But she just goes, I didn't want to bother you, but she's like, I had to. She's like, your grandmother wants me to let you know that she misses you. She's like, you had a grandmother just recently passed, right? Dude, there's no way she can see my tattoo because it was like winter, so I'm wearing long sleeves kind of like this, right?
Yeah.
She can see my tattoos, bro. She couldn't see my tattoo from when I walked in. No way this girl knows me. I've never seen her before at the store.
That's crazy as fuck.
And I said, yeah, my grandma just passed away. I said, my grandma Donna. She goes, yeah, she loves you very much. She just wants you to know that. She's like, I'm sorry I bothered you. And she left. Nice girl, right?
What if she's one of those? What if she's just pulling a fast one on you? Like you would have said, no, I didn't have a grandma. She's like, oh no, I'm talking about an aunt.
No.
Did you just have an aunt that died?
No, dude. Like I look.
That's all the customers.
So you know me. So you know me. I've been in the military for 13 years. At that point, I had been in for, shit, dude. 09 to 2016, like so for quite a while, or 17, so quite a while, maybe 15.
Yeah.
14, 15. So quite a while already. I know how to read people. I like people watching, and I'm interested in that shit. So, yeah, dude. There's no way. There's no way.
I don't really want to believe.
So she was like, maybe she like,
and
I believe in that kind of shit. She was maybe a median or some kind of a person that had communication.
She was very nice, dude. And I was,
or what do they call it, clairvoyant also, or something like that.
A medium, right?
Yeah.
And the Bible talks about that stuff too, and they say it's like devil's work and evil. But she was very nice. Like she didn't say anything further. I didn't need to tell her I was spiritual, believe in God or nothing of that, dude. She just wanted me to know that because I truly miss my grandma. Like it hit me, it affected me so hard. And even if it was like an evil entity or whatever it may be, like I still, I think I'm covered on that. I don't think
my grandma's like my grandparents are like hardcore Christian. Like my grandpa's like a pastor and stuff. They live in Texas. But when my uncle passed away, he was like my grandma's son. Even like, I mean, they don't normally believe in that type of shit either, but she said that like she believes he was, trying to communicate with her and visit her because there was just certain shit going on around the house that would never fucking happen at all, like before he passed away. And I don't know, I didn't personally see him. Like my dad told me just certain things that she would like, there was like this radio that was fucking his, like, and I think it was even unplugged at one point. And it went on at one point, and it was just weird. He had it pre-programmed, like, to have his name on it and shit. And she said that it went on, like, one night in the fucking middle of the night, and they went out there, and it was unplugged and everything. And after that, some, like, light bulbs started going on and off. And she just, I don't know, she said she was never scared. She just feels like he was trying to, like, communicate with her and make his presence known or something like that.
Yeah, probably. That's good.
The only time I've had something cool happen feelings-wise, even, I don't really know. Maybe I was just so into the moment that I created these false feelings in my head. But when I bought that Ouija board, the lady that came and brought me it was really strange, bro. I don't know how to explain it.
You told me about that. You said she was like a mystic, like...
She had
like fucking gypsy-like lady like or something.
And she had a little accent like this. Like, and she sounded like...
What store were you in? Where were you at? Like,
I was at the barbershop. I hit her up on Facebook Market, and she came and delivered it. I met her
really?
I met her in the back of the building, right?
It wasn't wrapped in anything, was it?
It was like, brand new in the box.
The box?
It was like one of the ones like that you got buy from the store. Like it had the plastic.
Was the plastic still on it, or was it
yeah,
open?
It's plastic still on it. It's like a Hasbro brand.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, if it was used, bro, I would have paid more for it. I mean, like a vintage one.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's freaking you out, but it doesn't scare me for some reason. Maybe some shit will happen to me one day, but
when you use it, yeah.
dude, it's
Follow
just,
the directions.
I
Diamond's
played with it
being
a little
honest.
bit, nothing happened. But the only reason I didn't keep doing it until something happened is because even if it happens to me by myself, no one's gonna fucking believe me. Like it was, this guy's fucking crazy.
No.
And maybe that's what makes you crazy. Is all the fucking people thinking you're crazy, and you start talking to yourself, and you fucking and you just fucking
No. Like
that's how you
it's-
fucking
Nah,
lose
man.
it.
So it's supposed to be something that's inviting something to come to talk to you, right? Like that's the idea. So
There's like that whole new movie, like
What
Talk
happens-
to Me. It's like a A24 one, but it's like based on that. Like
right.
Has
So
any movie or anybody religious that you know has explained to you what happens when a demon takes over you? Are
So
you just chilling in a waiting
they're-
room
they're-
mentally, or are you just asleep?
they're there to take over your body. They want your body.
But what happens to your psyche is what I'm saying.
I feel like you're like trapped in there.
Yeah, you're trying to fight it. If you want to, you'll try to fight it. So that's why people think you're crazy because you're trying to fight it, but they're telling you all these things. They're supposedly doing all these things to you. They're telling you all this stuff. They're making you feel all these things, and they make you think all these things are happening, like you're on drugs, but nothing's really happening. Like say if you were by chance possessed by a demon, something could be catastrophic, could probably be happening or another, right? And we're just sitting here normal having a podcast. So say it's like a bad like mushroom trip or bad LSD trip, right?
But you don't
something like that.
You don't think you can mentally handle it? Like, let's say that did happen.
Some
when it
people
happens
can.
to me, I'll just be like, oh, you know what? I'm just going through a little possession, guys. Sorry.
I
I'll
guess
be back in be back in a couple seconds.
I guess on accounts recorded by the only church known by the Catholic Church who's done it, right?
Yeah.
On their accounts recorded, like a lot of stuff can happen, but you can look up demonology and the demonologists, like the whole stuff behind The Conjuring. You can look up those people. Those people actually existed, so you can look into their works and see what their stuff is. Like they still have their house. You can look inside all that shit. So
Yeah.
a lot supposedly happens. A lot of stuff that's not good. But like I said, religion's one. Being religious is one thing, right? And spirituality is another. I totally believe in God. I don't know if I say I'm religious or I have a religion, but I definitely believe in God because I said it. And I don't know if this is jinx or what have you, or whatever you believe, but I told myself when if I was ready and God told me I'd be ready, he'd have me a kid, right? I'd have a kid. I'd have a child. And lo and behold, boom, and I have a son. But I only want one. And I guess he came when time was right.
Boat.
So
I only want one.
So yeah, and it worked out. Like when God knew I was ready, I'd say, if God wants me to have a kid, I'll have a kid. I was saying for quite a while. And I thought I was right for a long time, but then I started saying all that stuff too. And then I guess just the timing was right. And that's what everyone told me. And when the time is right, it'll happen. You'll figure everything out. Things will work out. And so far things have, man. It's been pretty fucking great.
That's
so
pretty cool, man. Hell
that
yeah.
affirms my faith.
Yeah.
If my faith in God, at least, like I said, not religion, but definitely affirms my faith in God, that knowing at least our creator is real, or a creator is real. But if you look at religion, if you look at all the religions, they do believe in at least in one God. Like I said the last podcast, at least for I think the Hindu religion, because they have
different gods for different things.
right, but they at least have one within their however many gods they have. Because I haven't really studied too much into it, but I know my sister has. She could tell me. And I'm sure you look it up. Like I said, it's very easy, Googleable and stuff. But yeah, man, they all believe in at least one creator. All things point to good.
I think that's
good
the
and
main.
evil, so it's crazy.
I think that's the main reason why. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to play the Ouija board or anything because I do believe in God and I believe in. I mean, I definitely believe in demons and shit like that too. Like,
so yeah,
like
one
he
exists,
said,
the other has to.
like
You
he
guys
said,
down?
like he said, when you're playing it, you're like inviting them to fucking like.
You're inviting
You're inviting
something.
them into maybe not necessarily into you, but definitely into your space, into your
Well,
home,
and
into
it-
the presence, like
and
into.
it may not be something evil. It still may be something good, but when something good enters, something evil might also try to linger its way in. So I'm just saying, you might think it's good, but that's how the demons are supposed to trick you too. It's like a trick thing, right?
That's so cool that exists. You know how cool that sounds to believe that? Like the demon. I want to believe it, but nothing has happened.
And that's fine. But like I said, man, that's
Are you guys down to turn off the lights and try to call some stuff? See if we can.
no, I'm not.
No?
no, dude, I'm not qualified for all that
I'll
shit.
do it. What do you mean you're not qualified? You do certification. We'll just put our phones and flashlights and we'll get like creepy faces, and then we'll just
You can do the one we're yeah, you can
Sparrots.
do that when we're done with the podcast and I'm out of here.
Spirits of your hair. We all hold
Nah,
hands.
man, that shit's
Jack starts freaking out.
Right.
we're like
Oh
we're
man.
like
I need
possibly
an old priest and a young
He
priest.
We're like-
fucking flies all the way over there. He's just landing on it like a gargoyle.
we're very
That'd be an-
possibly on burial grounds like around here.
Because the old priest needs the young priest for massages when he gets tired for the exorcism. I guess. Why does the old priest need the young priest?
I don't know.
I know it's weird.
Just his assistant. But
We were
I'm just
talking
saying.
about this like 3 episodes ago when I was telling you guys about I was telling them like the plot of the first Exorcist movie
yeah.
because
Yeah,
I was like I'll never watch it again, like not in its entirety. I was like, because I saw it when I was younger and
Invites, yeah.
it's pretty fucking creepy. That's what my sister was the same. She's like, I've never seen it, and she was like, let's watch it. And I was like, I don't want to watch that shit now, fucking down in the basement. Like,
Yeah, not unless I have a rosary. Like then I'll watch. Like no bullshit.
I
Because
told her-
supposed
I told her
to
either-
invite, like there was so much stuff that if you look at the behind the scenes in that movie, there's a lot of stuff that happened. There's a lot of energy that happened that they brought with that movie. So a lot happened. So you invite when you watch certain movies. When you watch certain movies like that invite shit like that. Like when you watch Ju-on, like the original Grudge, the Japanese version, like it invites, man.
That one's dope.
Shit starts to go, so you don't want that shit in, so you need it to go.
Have you seen It Follows?
No, I don't think so.
That one is dope, man.
Different.
Watching it, it's like the same thing. Some
is that the one where they have sex with each other?
Yeah,
They fucking transmit it.
They transmit it through
It's
sex.
like there's like it's like a creature. Like, I mean, it looks like a fucking person,
it
but
takes
it's following someone, and like the chick has to, like, if she sleeps with someone, then it's following them. It's like sexually transmitted. It's weird as fuck.
It takes
And
the
then they end up figuring that out. So she's like, I gotta fucking fuck this guy
See,
to
that's
get him
how
off.
that's how STDs work anyway.
I
You
feel
would
like
never be honest with somebody.
I
You
feel like
just
that.
Spread it like a fucking gross.
I feel like
demon.
that was the main the point of that movie was kind of a fucking
check yourself,
some kind of like some kind of
subliminal messages.
subliminal message, like towards STDs or something like
I
that.
mean, probably, but
herpes
you never
follow
know,
you
man.
around forever.
Yeah. Ugh.
But doesn't it take like persona of something that's really significant to you? Like that girl, I think like somebody died in her family.
Well, yeah, like the girl that was, I think the first one that was singing it was like her grandma. Or
Yeah.
it looked like an old lady, and then like
in a hospital gown.
But when it transferred to someone else, it was like a tall ass fucking. There's a point where it like comes into some girl's bedroom, and it's like fucking 10-foot tall ass, just like skulking like guy but yeah, like he just fucking follows like yeah. I only saw that movie once also.
Well, I'm gonna before I forget the fucking Ouija story.
Oh yeah, the Ouija.
I'm gonna end it with that. So
yeah, the Ouija.
so
So
I
she brings it in.
she
She's bringing it in.
she didn't bring it in. I was like, what if this lady's weird? I don't want.
So you
It
met her
was a
outside.
full day at the shop. They're all gonna come in and see me buy a Ouija.
So
Everybody
you met her-
can
you
read
met her in the
that.
parking lot then?
Whether you're fucking European, Mexican, black, anybody's gonna be able to see that and see. They know how to spell Ouija. And
yeah,
so I was like, meet me around back. You know what my building looks like?
yeah,
She's there, and she pulls up. I thought it was gonna be a quick like, here's the money,
Hand off.
thank
yeah.
you. And she started talking to me. She's like, thank you for purchasing. And then she said, what do you want this board for? And I just kind of felt stupid. I told her, but I was like, I just collect these things. I don't really believe in them. And then I felt like that kind of ticked her off. I said, I don't believe in this shit. She started telling me a little bit. I was like, well, I have, if you ever want to learn how to use, I know how to, she had an accent. She didn't know English perfect. She's like, I know how to attract energies. I was like, full of shit, right? But I had already had this podcast going audio only. This is before I had video. But it'd be really cool to get her to fucking play with me, and like maybe we can do like a fucking energy calling. You guys don't have to be here if you want, but Jack has to because he's the computer guy.
Right. Good luck, buddy.
And interview her and see what she does. But she's like, yeah, what tripped me out is towards the
I'd
end.
be interested to talk to her. We could interview her, but I wouldn't want her to bust out the board or none of that, or try to do no energy.
It's a bust out.
Yeah,
No, yeah, but you know what's trippy is that she's like, before she left, she's like, I think we were destined to meet, me and you. And I was like, I
She
was
sounds
high.
she sounds like an NPC in like a video game or something.
It sounds like it's a start to the second movie of his STD demon movie he was talking about.
It follows too.
Come over.
And it follows too.
She's all like, "There's something
She's
I
gonna
want
want
to
to
show."
fucking watch.
She's
She's
like,
gonna
"There's
want to
something
like
I want to
get
show you,
naked
young
with you,
man."
do a fucking seance type shit, dude.
What if she just
She just pulls out her
Hey.
teeth. She's like, "There's something I want to show you."
Yeah,
And
right.
fucking
She
pulls out her
fucking
dentures.
she rips herself apart.
Have you guys
Holy
seen Have you guys
shit.
seen Smile?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I haven't seen that either, but I kind of like I've just seen I've heard about it. Like I know it's like some weird ass demon or something that's like also like attracting people. But I think I saw some clip where like one of the people either I don't know if they really do it or they see themselves do it in the mirror, but
All
they kind of
right.
do that. They're
Yeah.
like tear themselves apart like from the fucking like cheeks straight up like.
See, I don't even. It writes itself. Hollywood
Right?
writes
Yeah.
itself. It's
Exactly.
so easy.
Yeah.
You want to be a Hollywood writer? They're on strike. We could do their work.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We could do it.
I'm gonna finish my
I
fucking
used
Ouija story, goddammit. We keep spiraling off.
well we're
Have you
talking
seen Smile?
we're talking about horror.
Yeah, man. It all
I know, I'm just talking.
intertwines.
All right, yeah, it does intertwine. I'm just
Dude,
bullshit.
you're destined to meet, she said.
Yeah, and then I started like, I really like horror, and when I start to feel horror or fear,
Yeah.
I don't shy away from it. I'm like, this is fucking cool. And then she was like, I think me and you were destined to meet. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, there's sometimes energies they find a way. And she's like, do you feel this now? Like, do you feel this energy? And I swear, like, I got like these like fucking goosebumps, and then like my dick went inside itself out of fear. Like, you know, when it turtles up, is you like when you go in a cold pool or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
How'd your hands feel? Do you
they're
remember?
a little clammy.
Yeah.
And then I started getting real nervous, and so I just gave her the money. And I was like, "Have a good day."
So you just kind of
So
just
some
you
nervous
you
energy.
just shut in. You didn't know what else to
I
say.
didn't know what to do. I
Yeah.
felt a combination of like maybe the Holy Spirit, but like an evil version, or I was nervous for some reason. I was horny at the same time. Like it was, I just wanted to get the fuck out of there with my Ouija board.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, then I had to hide it in my car so no one saw it at work. But with that, sorry, I know we went over our time a little bit.
That's all good.
Everybody
It's
has
good
places
talk.
to be, people. It was a good talk.
Yeah.
We got a lot of fun audio today. We'll let you end again, like usual, with your ending. You can end it with one of your jokes. You can end it with a word, a phrase, a noise. You can just look at the camera in silence. Whatever you want to do. You got a little bit of time. I'm gonna give like 30 seconds to get an outro song, so you got time to think of what you want to say. It's your moment.
I got my light. Here it is. Mm.
Here we go.
We want to see your face.
I wanna
Show us
see
your
your
face.
I want to say your face.
So here's a fun joke that I usually do on stage. I usually get the whole, hey, you look familiar. Where do I know you from? Like on the street from people, right? They're like, hey, I know you from somewhere. And something I usually like to hit them with is like, yeah, I do porn, which is great. I'm like, yeah, I do Carrot Top impersonations. Only I'm his lesser known Carrot Bottom. That's the fun part. Yeah. All right,
like
thanks, you
that one.
guys.
Great.
I'm the most ginger Jap on Instagram.
Check
Yeah,
out the
right.
Ginger Jap. And with
Check
that,
me out. Check me out your
you
local
want to say
mics.
something before we leave?
Just good night, people. Fucking
Yeah.
hope y'all had a good night.
Yeah, Mike. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir.
Always remember to clean your sex toys before and after every use. Thank you for watching. We're out.
Sex. Stewie says use your safe sex practices. Safe sex is good for everybody.
Can you rap? Can you rap like Stewie?
No, I can't.
My name is Stewie.
My name is Stewie. I got a little Dewey.
There you go. All right.
Era solo un muchachito, mas pensaba como un grande.
Y esperaba en el mañana.
Check
que provoco morbo máximo cuando vuelvo al ejercicio con un clásico. El fruto de mi sacrificio, el verso mágico. El precio del CD es simbólico. Mi grupo es sencillez y seriedad en los propósitos. Yo tampoco sé vivir, estoy improvisando. Yo tampoco sé vivir, estoy improvisando. Dame un ritmo cuando falte emoción. Volvemos a contarlo con la misma pasión. Hemos reservado la mejor colección de delirios que quisieron convertirse en canción.